What is going on, YouTube, and welcome back to another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. And it's really actually not a Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. It's actually a NFL playoff prediction video, man. Who is going to win this year's Super Bowl? Now, I don't know if you guys know, but in the last few years, your boy is usually really close. Like, we almost have everything right, like, every single year. Like, we miss, like, 1 to 3 games in the last 3 years we've done this. 2021, the only thing we got wrong was the Super Bowl. We had Chiefs-Bucks. I had Chiefs winning. The Bucks ended up winning. 2022, I had the Rams winning it all, and then, of course, they indeed won it all. I had Rams-Bills. Rams win. It wasn't Rams-Bills. It was Rams-Bengals. So, Rams ended up winning, got that correct. Last year, I honestly forget what I put last year. I really do not remember. It may have honestly been Chiefs. Like, it really might have been Chiefs. Like I said, I don't remember, but I might have gotten that right as well. But this year, who is going to win the Super Bowl this year? And if I'm being real with you guys, I really believe that I see this. I really believe that I'm going to get a lot of this right again this year. So let's get into this video, boys, and let's see who we got. So we're going to start off with the wild cards, or the top left wild card, and that is the Texans and the Browns. Who is going to win this game? Winner may and probably will face the Ravens once you guys hear my other predictions. So I'm going to go ahead and say the Texans. Now, why am I saying the Texans? Browns offense is like really not that good. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, Flacco, you know, he's been slinging it. They've been looking good. But realistically, they do not have that good of an offense. Their defense is amazing. But when it comes to like a playoff game, I feel like Stroud's gonna get it done. I feel like the NFL wants Stroud to get it done. He's a young quarterback. He's a rookie. I feel like Texans are gonna win this game mainly because they have CJ Stroud. I feel like the NFL wants him to win, and I feel like he's just gonna win in general. So therefore, I have the Texans and I have the Ravens going at it in the divisional round. I just, this game could go either way. If the Browns defense comes out and goes crazy, I think the Browns could easily come up with this game. But I just feel like CJ Stroud's going to get the job done. I feel like it's the Texans' time. And I feel like if they win this game and then lose in the divisional, they're going to be a team to compete with in the playoffs in the next upcoming years, which is what the NFL needs, is more star power. Like, we used to have so many insane QBs in the league, and it's not like that anymore. We don't really have that many. CJ Stroud has showed a lot of promise, and this could be his time. I'm going with the Texans. So then we have the Dolphins and the Chiefs. So the Dolphins and the Chiefs game, the Rams and the Lions game, and even the Browns and the Texans game. I know we talked about the Browns and the Texans, but for these two middle games for the NFC and the AFC that I'm circling around, Rams, Lions, Dolphins, Chiefs, these games could go either way in my opinion, and I'm going to explain why. So let's talk about the Dolphins and the Chiefs, boys. This game could go either way, and why could it go either way? Dolphins, they have not beaten a good team this year. They have been pretty bad pretty much all year long, but the Chiefs offense is very, very mid right now. They weren't as mid. I'm pretty sure the Chiefs beat the Dolphins earlier in the season, and at that time, the Chiefs offense wasn't as mid. Right now, specifically, the Chiefs offense is very mid. They can't pass the ball. Like, they really cannot. Every time they try to pass the ball, it usually does not go well. Isaiah Pacheco and their run game is pretty much what they've had all year going for them, and I just don't think that's going to be able to win them a playoff game. Mahomes is going to have to sling it. If Mahomes is slinging the ball, I say the Chiefs come up with this game for sure. But if Mahomes is not slinging the ball in this game, guys, the Dolphins could come up with it. The Dolphins have a good defense. They have a really solid defense. Now, Chiefs also have a really good defense this year, which they haven't had in years. So that's kind of why I just don't know where this game's going to go. It could go either way, in my opinion. I would not be surprised if Miami comes up with the win. But overall, I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I don't really think Miami could do it, man. Like, I think they could do it, but I don't know if they will. That's the thing here. I don't know if they will. So we're going to go with the Chiefs. So we have Texans versus Ravens, and then the Chiefs versus the Bills. I don't even really got to explain myself here. The Buffalo Bills are so underrated right now, and I wouldn't even be surprised if they literally won the Super Bowl. Everybody has their eyes on the Ravens, the Niners, the 2-1 seeds, but I have my eyes on the Bills. I mean, they are the only other team that could win the Super Bowl. In my opinion, guys, the only teams that could win the Super Bowl this year are the Ravens, the Niners, or the Bills. A runner-up, the Eagles, but the Eagles are ice cold right now. And I don't really know. I don't really know how I see the Eagles. They are really bad right now, really ice cold. So I got Bills Chiefs in the divisional. Another insane game coming, maybe. I hope so. But and then we got Texans and Ravens. We're going to keep going with the AFC side of things. We're going to go with the Bills, man. I don't think the Bills would lose to the Chiefs this time around if they played in the divisional. Strictly because the Bills offense is just better. Like, it's just straight up so much better than the Chiefs offense this year. And I know people are going to say, oh, well, Bills offense has still been pretty mid. Ever since they fired their old OC, it's been great. I mean, the offense has looked amazing. James Cook has actually gotten involved. They're way better now. Even the receiving core against Miami, they played great. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. I got Buffalo, man. I think Buffalo do not lose to the Chiefs this time around. And also, I think Buffalo D could definitely clamp up the Chiefs offense. They also beat them in the regular season. I know that's different. It's regular season, so different from playoff football. But Bills are just straight up the better team right now, man. That's just a fact. They're the better team. So we're gonna go with the Buffalo Bills. Ravens Texans. I really don't got to explain anything here. This is definitely a Raven W. You know, it's just pretty much Stroud got his first win as a rookie, and or first playoff win as a rookie, I should say, and then they get bounced to the divisional, man. Just like pretty much just, I'm trying to think, just like the Giants last year. You guys get what I'm saying? Just like the Giants last year. So, Ravens, Bills, and this one's really hard, man. I want to put the Bills, but the Ravens are just better right now. You know, the Ravens are really running the AFC right now. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the Ravens in the Super Bowl. You know, like I said, I could definitely see the Bills going to the Super Bowl. But if I'm being completely honest, I'm going with the Ravens. I'm going with the Ravens. They're just getting it done. They're just getting the job done. So let's go over to the wild card of the NFC. We're going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles over the Bucks. A lot of people think the Eagles are going to lose this game, and I just don't see it. I mean, the Buccaneers are not good. They really don't have much going for them right now. So I'm just going to be straight up honest. I'm going to go with the Bucks, or the Eagles, I mean. I just think the Eagles have so much more talent than they do, and they, it's just one of those games. It's one of those playoff games. Like, everyone's been saying Bucks. Like, Bucks could easily upset Eagles. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like now that everyone's going in for the Bucks, Eagles are ice cold. I think Eagles are definitely going to come out with this win. But moving on, Rams Lions. Like I said, this game could go either way, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the Lions are going to win this game. I really do. I want to say the Lions because, you know, the Rams, like, they're great coaching. Like, the Rams are like perfectly coached. Like, they have all around great coaching. You know, they develop all their players. And that's the main reason I feel like they could come up with this win. But the Lions, you know, I don't know. This game is so tough. Like, the Lions are good. They're great. But, like, I don't know. Like, they haven't really beaten good teams. The Rams are an experience. You know what, guys? I'm going with the Rams. I think the Rams are going to come up with this win, guys. I really do. I feel like, you know, they're just better coached and they're more experienced. I feel like the Rams are truly going to come up with this win. I'm going to choose the Rams. I really believe they're going to win this game. And, we're going to go with the Packers. I mean, not the Packers, the Cowboys. Cowboys are going to beat the Packers, guys. A lot of people are saying that the Packers are going to beat the Cowboys, guys. The Packers are not beating the Cowboys. The Packers are trash. I'm so sick of this talk. They are trash. They are not beating the Cowboys. So moving on, we're going to choose the Cowboys over the Rams. It's pretty much the same situation as Packers-Cowboys. You know, the Cowboys are just better than the Rams, straight up. Like, they just have more talent. And, you know, it's just one of those games where it's like, you know, it's probably not going to be a good one because the Cowboys are just better. So, you know, as much as I hate to say that because I love the Rams, Cowboys are going to win. I think Cowboys are going to win. And what I do think is that we are going to see, and actually I got this wrong. So that was actually wrong on my part because we have to swap these now. Wait, so hold on. Let me do that quick. Let me not do that. Hold on 1 second, boys. So it was actually supposed to be the division versus the division. So let's swap these quick. Eagles are going to go to the bottom. So what we're going to see, so I actually got that all wrong. So now that I'm looking at it, because the seeds are different, so it would actually end up being Eagles versus Cowboys instead of Rams versus Cowboys, and then Rams versus the Niners. So if it were the Cowboys and the Eagles, honestly, guys, this one's actually surprising. I'm going to stay with the Cowboys, dude. I'm going to stay with the Cowboys. And it's weird because this is kind of a hypocrite take because all year I've been saying, dude, people really think that the Cowboys are better than the Eagles. They are not. They are not better than the Eagles, but as of right now, they are. The Eagles are ice cold. Now, it all depends on what happens, but either way, I got the Niners going to the bowl, so it doesn't even matter. The 49ers are making the Super Bowl this year, guys, and the reason I say that is because they have so many players that are due for a ring. And I don't know if you guys know, but the LA Rams were the last team that really were due for rings, and they won it. And I said they were going to win because they were due for rings. I'm going back on that statement, but this time I'm doing it for the 49ers. Guys, I have the 49ers winning the Super Bowl this year, ladies and gentlemen. I think the 49ers are going to close this thing out and win it all. That's my take, man. I really believe the 49ers got this thing this year, but that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed my playoff predictions, let me know. Comment in the comment section below. W playoff predictions. 49ers are your Super Bowl champions. Thank you boys for watching. Peace.